Hello everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path, where we are continuing on in the fifth case of the game, the Grand Turnabout, and we're finally at the end. Doesn't mean this is the last episode though, because I have a feeling this end is still going to take a while, but we're finally at the end section, so I'm very happy. I feel so relieved. And I'm excited, so let's continue on. Alright, so we're dealing with this darn mastermind traitor. Evidence that proves he's connected to those cases. The police, prosecutors, and even you, Mr. Edgeworth. In the end, you're all the same. You make up evidence as you see fit, just so you can send some poor soul to prison. Isn't there someone like that here? A poor soul who was wrongly accused in the past? Raise your hand! Like literally almost everybody there. Even Gumshoe. Gumshoe, Edgeworth himself, definitely. Regina, she wasn't on trial. And she was kind of to blame for one event that happened, but she didn't do it directly, so far Franziska hasn't really been accused, has she? I don't think so. Not like full on. I think she was lightly accused during like arguing, but not put on trial.
Objection!
You're wrong. Who would do such a thing?
Objection!
Then show me the evidence. If you're going to accuse me of a crime, it's only natural. It's no use. I can't seem to find any other threads linking him to the kidnappings. Oh boy, he really covered his tracks, didn't he? Now then, have you finally run out of ammo, Mr. Edgeworth? I still have preparations to make at the circus, so if you'll excuse me...
Objection!
Oh, Ray! Nah, you two, no need to get so heated. And Simon, you're looking good in that clown makeup. Hey, what's your deal? Don't just butt in like that. Uncle Ray's not so good in such a stiff environment. I just realized their voices are kind of similar, aren't they? Oh, phooey. I mean, why so serious, right? Hey, Kay, how about a little trick?
At last, my moment has arrived. The Great Kay Faraday presents a Simon impression.
They distracting him, I guess.
Objection!
What you? Enough already. Psst. Hey, Miles. I'm buying you some time to get all your ducks in a row. There's probably a better way to stall for time than this, but whatevs. Woo! Nice one, Kay! I'm not so sure about this method either. But I have to find something that connects Simon to the case. And I need to find it now. Alright? Logic in your mind. Never mind, I was gonna say something, but I'm not going to because it relates to a future game. So if you're blind to those games, I don't want to ruin it for you. Is there evidence not related to the kidnapping that's connected to the mastermind's identity? Oh, Dogen. That's it. The mastermind is the same person as the young acolyte Dogen was looking for. If I can just connect the young acolyte to Simon... Which piece of evidence could be connected with the mastermind's true identity? Young acolyte, Simon, Dogen. Dogen? I guess this. How do we prove that? I don't know. Let's try.
Knightley and Dogan both communicated through a certain individual.
Oh, and that somebody must be
the mastermind behind the case. That's it. The mastermind played a role in the correspondence chess. If I can prove that it was Simon, then...
That's enough. I can't stomach any more of your sorry excuse for a performance. If you have no more objections, then I ask that you let me get back to preparing for the show.
Thank you for the help, Mr. Shields, though you may have taken it a little too far.
You sure look happy. I take it you found something?
Look at me. I'm Simon. Simon the clown. The funny clown.
Why you made him German? Okay, you can stop now.
Now then, Mr. Keys, do you happen to like chess?
That was rather out of the blue. But since you asked, I can't say that I dislike chess.
The mastermind played correspondence chess with Sirhan Dogan.
If I recall, it was Knightley who had been playing chess with Dogan, wasn't it? Are you saying that he was the mastermind?
There was no way Knightley could have been the mastermind. The reason being, the mastermind who continued to work behind the scenes even after Knightley's death. That being the case, who could have written this letter? I believe someone acted as the middleman between Dogan and Knightley.
So you're saying that you think I'm the middleman? And just why would I have to go through all that trouble and do something like that?
Most likely to make it appear as if there was a connection between Knightley and Dogan. And as a result, Knightley was killed by Patricia Rowland. No way! Are you saying it was all set up so that he would be killed by her?
What are you saying? There's no way I could manipulate a person that far. Look at what you do to animals. Of course you could do that to people too. Look at me! It takes all I have just to get the animals to perform tricks. Ugh, creepy face.
If only just a scrap of the letters he exchanged with Knightley still remained, it would be decisive evidence. I'd like to investigate your room. It could be decisive.
If it's the letters you're looking for, you won't find any in there.
What?
I'm the type of guy who throws his letters away as soon as he's done reading them. Where's the point in living in the past?
Does that mean he's already gotten rid of the evidence?
Yeah, I think so. Mr. Edgeworth, everything you have said so far has been nothing more than baseless conjecture.
The evidence. I'm just one step behind it. What shall I do? Am I all out of moves?
Without evidence, I won't allow you to cast doubt on my friendship with Knightley.
Hold it. Who was that? Excuse me. Regina? Miss Berry, what's on her mind?
I've been listening in on what you were all saying, and, when you say Mr. Knightley, you mean Simon's friend, Mr. Knightley, right? I mean, friend in quotation marks.
Yes, that's correct. Does she know something?
This morning, a letter arrived from Mr. Knightley. It was for Simon.
Ooh, a late letter.
What?
What did you say?
Well, that's impossible. Knightley's already dead. Miss Berry, please, let me see that letter. Is that legal?
Okay, here you go.
Thank you for carrying that around and bringing it up.
Open it!
I don't know if legally that's allowed. Oh, next move, move the pawn to g6. Now can you see the path to checkmate? Can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting to lose that chess against me, right? What's kind of funny, that's almost like a metaphor for what's happening right now. That from beyond the grave, Knightley is defeating his opponent, even if Knightley is dead. It's like you weren't expecting to go down because of this. Because of me. Oh, it's pretty good karma. This is a correspondence chess letter.
This is the response to Dogen's last move.
Now can you see the path to checkmate? Can't wait to see the look on your face. You weren't expecting to lose at chess against me, right?
The postmark says March 26th, the day before Knightley's death. It seems the letter arrived late.
Since the circus moves around so much, a lot of the mail people send us arrive late.
Now, why was this letter addressed to you? This is proof that you were the middleman between Dogen and Knightley. Normally, you would transcribe this letter into Braille before sending it to Dogen. And in doing so, you created a connection between him and Knightley.
Damn it! Curse you, Knightley! Why must you continue to interfere?
Simon, why? Wasn't Knightley your only friend and lover?
Huh, don't be ridiculous.
I stopped thinking of him as a friend 18 years ago. 18 years ago? Wouldn't that have been the day of the IS-7 incident?
Thanks to Knightley, I nearly died that day in the snowstorm. While I was on my way to the contest venue where my father was waiting, Knightley suddenly appeared. He held me down, tied up my hands and feet, and with tears streaming down his face, he kept apologizing. My dad's too scary. I can't disobey him. Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is young them. Jeez.
Stop it, Horace. I promised my dad. I said I'd taste his desserts. If I'm not there, Dad will be in trouble. I'm gonna let everyone know my dad's desserts are the best in the world. After that, he locked us inside a car. It was so cold, I could see my own breath. Before we knew it, the doors had frozen shut, and not even he could get them open. And then, I lost my father.
Your father.
Horace Knightley was the son of the murderer who killed my father.
Oh, wait a minute. Record scratch? I think you're a little confused there, buddy. What could this mean? His confession runs contrary to the information we have.
But the name of the victim in the IS-7 incident was Isaac Dover. Isaac Dover is my father's name. 18 years ago, my memories were muddled from the shock of my near-death experience. So it wasn't until later that I learned the truth. On that day, my father was murdered.
The culprit of the IS-7 incident was a confectioner by the name of Dane Gustavia.
Huh. So that was the name of Knightley's father. That low-life scum of the earth killed my father. Just the thought of him makes me sick.
About that. I mean, he is a murderer. And he is scum of the earth, but, he's also your true daddy. I think you're real confused, bro.
So you knew who the culprit was all along? Huh. Of course not. Had I known, I would have tipped off the police a long time ago. All I knew was that Knightley's father was trying to set up my own father. That's why I immediately knew that the one who died that day was my dad. Things, didn't go down the way you thought they did. Did you never even actually look into it, you idiot? Knightley had a hand in my father's murder. That traitor. He was the son of a killer. It's only natural that he ended up dead. He was the son of a murder victim, so it's only natural that he ended up dead too. And you are the son of a killer, so it's only natural that you had hands in several, bad, you know, deaths and stuff. So, yeah. A lot of crimes you've committed, bro.
Objection!
It would appear that you are a victim of a very serious misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Just what are you talking about? Isaac Dover. At the time, he was actively working as a sculptor in France, under the name Pierre Hoquet. Is that right? Well, I'm sorry to say I don't remember that at all. It's only natural you don't remember. After all, he's not your real father. Huh? What, is that supposed to be a joke? I am not amused. You won't be able to laugh at all once I reveal the truth to you. This piece of evidence proves that you are not Isaac Dover's son. The fact that the police gave the stuff to Knightley. Yeah.
Take that!
What's that? Isn't that Knightley's chessboard in his ring? I want you to take a good look at this ring's design. There are 2 letters inscribed in it. That is the seal Pierre Hoquet used as his signature. 18 years ago, it was found lying near the body of Isaac Dover. Why would Knightley have my father's memento with him? The police had found Isaac Dover's son and gave it to him. Isaac Dover's real son is Horace Knightley. What? But that means I'm... In other words, you are Dame Gustavia's son. That's a lie. After all, my father is... My memories are... Now he looks how he used to look. Yeah. You'll pop out, evil man. I mean, both men were pretty bad, so... I lost my father because Knightley locked me up in the car. That's why I thought it would be fitting if he were killed as well. Really? I'll be able to see a circus show even in prison? Huh. I enjoy playing chess with you, but I'm looking forward to your performance as well. Dang, he really did like him, didn't he? For such a bad person. Damn, Knightley, you were played. You're an a-hole and everything, but I almost feel bad for you. Yes, please look forward to it. Alright, you better drop by again. I'll be thinking about my next move. Oh yeah, I've left something special inside that chessboard for you. You should check it out later. Something special? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but thanks. I owe you one, Simon. If only you hadn't stopped me 18 years ago. You wouldn't have had to come to this. Huh? Did you say something? Nope, not a word. Goodbye, Horace. Huh. Now you feeling guilty? After all that, you're saying it was my father who killed Knightley's? Then that means... Was it all for nothing? I didn't want to become some weakling who could be killed by anyone. That's why I thought I followed Mr. Dogan's footsteps. Of all people to, admire an assassin. This finally proves it. Simon Keyes, you are Dogen's correspondence chess partner and the mastermind behind this case. That's right, it was me. I'm the mastermind behind it all. He's finally showing his true colors. As you all know, I witnessed the incident 12 years ago. President Huang's assassination. So the child who drew that picture was Simon Keyes. When I was found out, I was subjected to horrible interrogations over and over by that heartless Patricia. I'd spend the nights trembling in my bed, terrified of what the next day would bring. I'm sure you can understand why I'd want to sneak out of there, right? However, Blaze would have likely sent pursuers after you. Exactly. I was on the run from them every waking moment. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Couldn't even sleep at night. I'd jump at the slightest noise. And that's why I became a circus performer. Ah. Blaze the Best was the chief prosecutor, and Patricia Rowland was the warden of the prison. No ordinary person would be a match for those two, and there were no adults I could rely on. Furthermore, behind the scenes was the body double who had set those two in motion. Though he was a fake, I was up against the nation's president. Talk about utter despair, right? Trying to make me feel sorry for you. My only ally was Mr. Dogen. He saved my life, after all. He actually helped me out, unlike Knightley. If this story is true, it's ironic. Dogen, the fiendish assassin, was idolized by the child he saved. If I followed in his footsteps, I'd no longer have to worry about being eaten alive. That's right, now it's my turn. My turn to devour those who would feed upon me. Okay. And I suppose you never thought to seek help from the police. No way, no way, no way! As long as Blaze was around, any evidence would be destroyed by him. Actually, didn't something like that almost happen today during Patricia's trial? I knew from the very beginning that things would turn out like this. The evidence from Patricia Rowland's trial. So he's saying that he expected the evidence would be destroyed. I see. So that's why you kidnapped John. To force a guilty verdict, even in the absence of evidence. Who's to say? But in order to expose the crimes of 12 years ago, there was no other choice. That's according to you. However, Blaze also attempted to kidnap John in order to manipulate the trial in his favor. Your methods are no different than those of the people you so despise. Yeah, tell him. That's only if I were actually the kidnapper. But I would never do anything so evil. No way, no way, no way. I just simply couldn't. Besides, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm actually quite thankful to the real criminals for giving me the opportunity to extract such sweet revenge. Yeah. So you admit it. Your motive was revenge. Yeah, I admit it. So what? Sure, I held a grudge against those creeps. But it's not like I'm the one who actually killed them, you know? And that's the crux of the matter, isn't it? Now, I did really intend to have these episodes going beyond 30 minutes, but unfortunately, my time is a little short today. So, I'm sorry, gotta leave it here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.